Well, a very warm welcome to a wonderful arena here in Wuxi, China. It is the Taekwondo Grand Slam, the climax of this season, a fitting finale as the four judges make their way out. Well, to be more accurate, one centre referee, Emily Moras there, minus the blazer. Will she be giving out the minus points in this one? Of course, we're at the semi-final stage, the business end of the competition. Who's going to do the business in this one? Minaha, our Korean representative, on the way in for this one. Big occasion for her. The Grand Slam silver medalist from last time. Won the qualification event to make it through. And a nice moment for the little youngster as well. I don't know if she's going to fight any of the rounds. But a fantastic fighter, Min Aha, and a big win against the Olympic champion Kim So-hee to put her into this position. What can she do from here? One more will get you into the final. The $70,000 prize just off in the distance. But here in the forefront, Xueqin on the way into this one. A lovely moment for the youngsters in the crowd here. And it is a good crowd, as you can see there, on the way in. But is she on the way to the final? Tense times for the qualifier. Very much the underdog in this contest. But as we have seen, as the coaches give their final bits of encouragement, there's been a few upsets. If you're totally new to Taekwondo, a warm welcome wherever you are in the world. Great to have you with us. And also, it's our debut on the Olympic channel. Nothing but a pleasure and an honour to be associated with the Olympic platform in that way. But this is about Olympic ranking points, as Amy Moras brings them into the middle. So a big moment, a big platform, the biggest occasion, and the biggest prize in our sport is available as well. The $70,000 prize for gold, 20 for silver, and the 5 for bronze. And there's your matchup. Minaha standing slightly shorter than Zhang Guantan. And that stature could make a difference. The format for the Taekwondo in this one, 3 rounds over 2 minutes. If you win one of the rounds, that's in the bag. It then starts afresh for the second, so much like tennis. So it's first to 2 sets, or in this case, first to 2 rounds. Tan working forward. The taller of the two in red, looking for that opportunity. And we will have an opportunity to give you a little forefront as to who's coming up in the action. Punch from Minaha on the way through. Olympic and world champions everywhere you look. Who's going to grab the Tokyo ranking points in this one? Minaha on the back foot, the fighter in blue leaning back, avoids the head kick nicely there. Xueqin in the clinch as we creep towards the halfway stage, of course, conducted over 2 minutes. The art of kicking and punching Taekwondo. You kick to the body, it will score automatically. If you kick to the head, it's extra points. Or like Minaha does there, a little punch pops up on the protector. And it is, of course, all done electronically. You can see the socks on their feet there. There are sensors in those. When they marry up to the protectors, the points score automatically. If you kick to the face, well, you're going to get bonus points. A normal kick to the body, 2 points. If you spin, which is twice as difficult, you get twice the points. But points make prizes in this business. Both fighters cancelling each other out here. Minaha again steps forward. Walks into a punch from Xueqin. Xueqin working well behind that long legs. Tied up with 30 to go in the first. Working in the clinch. You are, of course, allowed to kick continuously. And you might just see a little Gamjon graphic on the bottom of the screen if you do any prohibited actions as we creep towards the last 10. There'll be a point added to your opponent, but trying to add the headshot there. Good push, and that will be the Gamjon that I just mentioned. Perfect timing. that will make the difference. 2-1 on the board. Tan hanging on, punch from the Korean to try and close the round out. Clock ticks down, and that's an excellent finish there for Tan Xueqin. Well, I think we're seeing a little video replay card played by the Chinese team coach. So there was a Gamjon latterly added on here. Let's have a little look. So looking for the deduction to be invalidated. Amelie Moras will have that conversation. So of course technology at the forefront of Taekwondo. This is the earlier highlight, the punch that scored on the board. But the point of contention could be important. The athletes, of course, still looking for coaching instruction. Well, there was the head kick attempted. Smack to the face. Now, of course, you can only protest a clean headshot. What is the video reviews adjudication in this one? So anyway, regardless of the scores on the board, we're waiting to find out. Mina Ha waiting anxiously because she knows she's in a real fight here. Tan Xueqin has started well. And speaking of the start, it's not just the Olympic channel that we're out and live on. If you're joining us on the BBC Red Button, a pleasure to have you with us, or indeed on the BBC website, mobile or app. You get front and centre tickets to this show, and the show on the board says no, card is gone, referee's decision is final. So the first round there was a tie, so it's not Taekwondo for a reason. Here we go, round number 2, semi-final number 1. Chungbuk Jayo, the shout from the contingent here. And it is contingent upon the scoreboard actually starting. A few little technical snafus as we work our way through this one here. Well, the Korean coach, concern there for him. Equal consternation in the Chinese corner, and this little impasse, not the best for the fighters, as they check out the technological issues in the corner. And of course, just to give you a little précis of what's coming up, we've got Borar Khan of Panapak Wongpatanakit, that's Korea against Thailand. And Great Britain's Jade Jones will go against Maria Stetic in 4 matches time. So in just about 40 minutes or so, we'll see the double Olympic champion take to the field. But before that, hopefully we can get this issue resolved. Well, an inauspicious start to proceedings here, as Philip Buedo, the games chair, just explaining the reason for that delay. A controversy early in the morning, wherever you're joining us from. Hope you're in good health, surrounded by good people. And if not, at least you've got some good Taekwondo to enjoy. Well, Tan was given that round, leading 1-0 the Chinese athlete, as you can see that graphic in the top left. A little one there puts her ahead, and a little head kick from Tan, almost scoring. Mina Ha on the counter. And of course in Taekwondo you can have an open stance where you show your protector to the opponent and try and draw them in. And that's what we have here. Closed stance is obviously the opposite. And you put the same foot in front, and there's a fantastic view. That's exactly the power and speed that comes forward there. Skipping side kick. Mina Ha working away here. Working away on the inside. Neither fighter letting loose early in this semi-final. Good crowd gathered, but no one gathering the points on the board. Last 50. Of course, Taekwondo all about kicking, punching, and indeed a few shouts you'll hear as well. That's just the effort, the exertion. Both fighters working away here, looking for opportunities to get some points on the board. A real stalemate. 0-0 on the board. No power punches landed. As we creep towards the end of the second, big punch on the outside there, lands it just in time. Minaha takes the round and gives herself an opportunity here. We're back to the coaching corner. I mentioned that win against Kim So-hee as we see the wonderful arena here. There's confirmation. 2-2 in the first, so it's a tied round. 1-0 in the second, so Minaha has the lead. And that's why that power punch. And I mentioned the win against the Olympic champion and compatriot Kim So-hee. So Minaha on form. Pressure now. Xueqin needs this one. Minaha, has she got one foot in the final? She's certainly only got thoughts for the semis. Emily Maras from the USA brings them into the middle. Korea against China here in Wuxi for the Grand Slam. It's the under 49 kilogram battle. And as it stands, Korea has that 1-0 lead. And the shouts of Chungguk Jayo, which is to fight for it, to go for it, for Team China, ringing in the ears of Tan. She's looking to ring the bell of Minaha with a head kick. Good back leg from the Korean. Nice body shot there. The 2-pointer on the board. And it's that open stance again. Close distance. Punch from Tan. Not much power on it though. Headshot whistling past. Little front leg from Minaha, just keeping that pressure on, reminding her opponent not to come forward with too much confidence. Confidence at a premium from Tan, who tries the front leg face kick. That would of course be the high scoring shot, and she needs it. Time ticking. As it stands, Minaha is going into the Grand Slam final. Goes again with the punch. No love from the judges. 40 to go in the third. As it stands, Korea on the way through, China on the way out. Tan needs something and needs it fast. Back leg turning kick, swing and a miss there from Tan as we creep towards the last 10 seconds in this one. Nice headshot this time from Tan, just missing out. Putting everything she's got into this one. Referee Sepp said it's 12 points is the only thing that makes a difference at the moment. Last 10. Back leg turning kick, well blocked from the Korean in blue. The Chinese fighter in red working forward. Time ticking, needs a body shot, needs it quick, or it will be Korea who makes it through. 1 second to go. Gamjeon given for evading. Needs another. Minaha tries to generate it. Is it on the buzzer? Well, we've seen this before. Will the Gamjeon be given? No, it will not. The victory is added in favour of Korea. Minaha makes it through. Tan Xueqin will of course contest the bronze medal matchup, but there is our first finalist from Korea. She was in the final this time last year. She does it again in 2018. Minaha from Korea, meaning business, and it was an aha moment for her. Minaha taking those 2 rounds in blue, but she'll be going for gold. That is of course tomorrow, the finals. Today it's all about the semi-finals, and there's much more to come